morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the online platform for Shala. My name is Candice, and today this class is specifically for those people who are sitting at a desk, sitting in a chair all day, hunched over, and I'm hoping to create an offering that brings the mat to you. So without having to step onto a mat, bringing the practice to your desk in just a way that you're able to take a few minutes, whether it's the breathing exercise that we'll do, whether it's a few poses that we do, or if you have the luxury of 20 to 30 minutes, please grab a few props that'll make you comfortable. Obviously, if you're at work, in a studio, or in corporate, you're not bringing pillows to your chair. If you're working from home, you might be able to prop yourself up a little bit. It also depends on what kind of chair you have. Do you have an ergonomic chair that supports your spine, supports your seat, or is it a bench without a backrest? So just taking all of those things into account. My chair today does have a backrest, but it's got a little bit of a slant, so I'm going to be using a foam for the back, for my back body. And then I've also got short legs, so I always find that I need to have something to bring my feet onto the floor, or to bring the floor a little closer to my feet, right? So that I feel grounded. And so take a moment and just set yourself up. You can move around in your chair. You can move the fleshy parts away from your sitting bones. You want to feel centered in your chair, so I'm going to bring my foams under my feet a little forward, so I have a sort of L shape in the knees and the legs. And you can keep your gaze onto, your hands onto your lap, and we'll just start to circle the gaze for a few breaths. So you'll take your gaze across to the right, then take it up, and across to the left, and then you'll keep circling in one direction. And just beginning to notice what you notice. You might be in this room for a while, but you've been so focused on that computer or that project or that meeting. It's just taking a moment now to notice your physical body on your chair or in your chair. And then the distance between your physical body and the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Let's change the direction. You might notice your colleague in the background. You might notice where the door is. When you feel like you've done an equal amount on each side, you'll bring your head to neutral. Stack your head above your heart. And then let's just move the shoulders round and back a few times. Then roll it back and down away from your ears. You can either close your eyes completely, or you're looking down in front of you at nothing specific. So a soft gaze. And then just taking a moment to withdraw. slowly release your toes, ground down. And feel the weight of your legs. Feel your sitting bones rooted into your seat. And feel the bend of your knees. Feel into the hips, pelvic bowl. And then from this foundation, beginning to lengthen through your spine, all the way through the back of the neck, back of the head, to the crown. Now with your eyes either open or closed, just imagining this string drawing crown towards the ceiling, and it's stacking your head above your heart above your pelvic bowl, above earth. Feel your width in your shoulders and your hips. And then beginning to pull the features of the face towards the back of the head. So eyeballs to the back of the sockets. And the space between the brow and cheeks. And then bring awareness to your jaw. Split the teeth apart, and then just moving the jaw from side to side. And as you do so, just noticing any tightness, noticing clicking. Notice what this feels like in the back of your throat. And then slowly bring your jaw back to center. Keep the teeth apart and relax your tongue to the bridge of the mouth. And the chin is slightly tucked, so you feel that length in the back of your neck. And go ahead and relax your belly. Relax your chest. And we'll begin our practice with alternative nostril breathing. You'll bring your right hand in front of your face, and then middle finger to the space between brow. Thumb controlling your right nostril, and your ring finger controlling your left. So let's go to the camera to show you. Middle to space between brow. Thumb controlling your right. And then the ring finger controlling your left. Let's keep the left nostril closed for now. And then just beginning to breathe through the right nostril. As you do so, notice the weight and the volume of the breath. Notice the sound. Notice any restrictions in that right nostril. And then notice where you naturally pull that breath to. The next time you take a breath in through your right nostril, Your next inhale, pull it through the left nostril, close. Open your right to exhale and keep the nostril open to take another breath in. Then you'll close the right nostril, exhale out of your left. Inhale through left, close, and then exhale out of your right. And you keep going, find your rhythm. Exhaling, and then inhaling, close and change. Balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Using this breath to ease into our practice. Notice if you are beginning to hike your shoulders up or grip in your belly. You'll take one more round and then another. At the end of that second round, you'll bring your right hand down to your lap. You're welcome to take a mudra of your choice. Just have your arms and palms natural. And just pausing, acknowledging any subtle shifts in your physical, mental, energetic bodies. And then on your next exhale, slowly release your head down, chin to chest. Hang your head and then draw your shoulders a little further back down, away from the ears. Inhale, lift your chin, gently roll your head up and back. Pause at the top. Actively draw that chin up towards the ceiling. And then your exhale, slow release down, chin to chest. Notice the urge to rush through this. It might be helpful to add a mental count to your breath. So as you inhale, count to 3, 2, 1, and then hold at the top. And the mental count 3, 2, 1, as you draw your chin down towards your chest. Again, there's a pause at the bottom. Go for 2 more rounds. Next time you bring your chin down towards your chest, hold there. Pick up your hands, interlace your fingers behind your head, and then elbows draw towards each other, and you're pressing your middle back into the backrest behind you. If you don't have a backrest behind you, round in your spine. Chin to chest, round spine, belly soft. As you inhale, start to lift your chin. Bring your arms open and lift your chest. As if you're drawing your elbows towards the back wall, pause at the top. And then as you exhale, you round through the spine, draw the chin to chest, fold into yourself. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. forward now. Begin to release the interlace of the fingers. Draw your belly towards your thighs as you fold forward. You're going to hang your arms alongside your legs and then draw the chin down towards the chest and just hang here. Shoulders released. Belly soft. On the inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins, it's a flat back. And then as you exhale, fold forward. You can have your hands to your ankles, elbows out, chin to chest. Inhale, hinge from your hips, flat back, shoulders roll back. And then as you exhale, fold forward. This time release your arms, hand heavy. And then we'll take a slow rolling up of the spine. Stack your vertebra, loop your shoulders at the top. And then if you have a pillow behind you like me, you might need to adjust that as you find your length in your spine once again. Okay. From here, arms forward and up. You're going to bring your biceps alongside your ears. Then lift your gaze, and it feels like you're climbing your arms out of your shoulders. Keep plugging the feet and the sitting bones down as you reach through your fingers. And then you come back to center, interlace the fingers and flip the palms, deep breath in to lengthen. As you exhale, we take a twist to the left. So you look underneath that left armpit. The hips stay forward. You might notice your right knee slightly move forward of the left. And then it feels like you're pulling that right shoulder blade away from your spine. Come back to center first. And then across to the opposite side, your right. Inhale, center. And then exhale across to the left. This time you split your arms out. Right hand to left thigh. And then either left hand to your lower back, depending if you have a backrest. I'm going to put my left hand onto my backrest and draw the left shoulder back and down. There's a twist from the navel. And opening up that left chest, broadening across the collarbones. Take the eyeballs to the very left corner of the sockets. And then slowly release your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Bring your head back to neutral. Gaze forward. And a very slow release back. Acknowledge your midline for a moment. Notice what your left and your right side feel like. Where do you feel more spacious, more expansive? Where do you feel a little tighter, niggly, sensitive? And the next time you breathe in, arms forward and up. Interlace the fingers above the head and flip the palms. Breathe in. Now we take a twist to the right. Split the arms out. Left hand to your right thigh. Take the arm variation with your right hand that you took with your left. Roll the right shoulder back and then gaze behind you. As you breathe in, you're lengthening up, spiraling up through the spine. Then as you exhale, you're sinking into that spaciousness you created with your twist. Left ear to left shoulder. Open up your right neck. Then it's head to neutral first. Gaze forward. Slow release. Take a moment. Inhale, arms forward and up. This time we fold forward, splitting the arms. And as you bring your belly towards your thighs, you're interlacing your fingers behind you. Bring the palms to touch and then lift, actively firing up the triceps now. So you lift the hands towards the back of your head. You might draw your chin from collarbone to collarbone. Bring your head back to center. And then release the interlace of the fingers and just hang the arms behind you. Maybe it's hanging to the floor. Maybe you have your palms stacked on your lower back, hanging your shoulders. I quite like this variation. Okay, slow release, come back up. Release your arms, adjust that pillow behind you if you need to. And lean slightly back in your seat. Bring your left foot sort of midway onto the floor. And then right knee into chest. You're going to find a rotation in the ankle. Adjust yourself as you need to so you feel supported here. We're going to use the toes and rotate the ankle in one direction. Change direction. Come to stillness. Right ankle to left thigh. Hook the ankle and then relax this right knee. And just have it hang out to the side. We'll just pause for a moment, settle into the hips. Notice what the front and the back of the knee feels like in this pose. And then begin to release your back, chest forward, and you're going to bring that right foot to the inside of your left arm, and then right knee inside of your right arm. You're going to interlace your fingers, and just gently rock forward and back. Use your hands to release that ankle back down. And then lean back into your seat once again. And just pause there for a moment. Allow this right knee to hang out to the sides. Relax your arms and palms wherever feels natural. Okay. chest. Interlace the fingers around the shin, knees to nose, knee to nose. Big squeeze, deep breath in. And then as you release, lower your right foot and we change. Left knee to chest. Interlace the fingers around the shin and then find a rotation with your ankle. Use the toes. Slow movement. Instead of moving for the sake of moving, moving mindfully and really focusing on that joint. Notice the sensation and the sound. Change direction. And then you'll come to stillness. Use your hands to position that left ankle now to your right thigh. And the left knee hangs out to the side. And just pausing here for a moment. Now draw the chest forward. Left knee inside of left arm. Left foot inside of your right arm. Lift that leg towards you, interlace the fingers and you're cradling your leg. You can rock forward and back, side to side. Slowly release, draw the chest forward towards your leg, and then use your hands to position that left ankle back onto right thigh, and then you sit back in your seat. Left knee relaxes out to the left. And just relaxing your arms and palms wherever feels natural, noticing that sort of lingering sensation, perhaps heat, tingling. Use your hands to gather your left knee into chest, interlace the fingers, knee to nose, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release. Center yourself back into your seat, feet hip-width distance apart. There's a split between the knees. Line with your hips. And then decide if you'd like to take a mudra as we close our practice, either palms stacking, bring the thumbs to touch. If you'd like to bring the thumbs or the thumb and the pointer finger to touch. Or perhaps having your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. Close in a way that feels nourishing. Draw back to the space behind your lids as you close your eyes or soften your gaze. It's a very short practice at your desk. Just noticing if there's been any subtle shifts. You've been able to draw a little closer towards yourself. You've been able to center. Notice what your breath feels like now. Perhaps where you feel a little more open. Has the practice highlighted any sticky points for you? Notice your thoughts. And then closing your practice with a moment of gratitude for this breath and this body. And acknowledging this transition between your short 30-minute practice step into the rest of your day. And then we close our practice with a deep breath in through the